Trial number 8, about to get underway. 1 and 2 are scratchings. We've determined that, no problem. So 1 and 2 have come out. Orlando's Princess, Equivalence, The Great Redeemer, and Poseidon. Orlando's Princess starting off the second row. And away, Poseidon began fast, or The Great Redeemer is the one that's in the middle, and The Great Redeemer is looking for the lead from Equivalence, then Poseidon, and pushing through Orlando's Princess. Well, The Great Redeemer is now taken up the running. From in second spot, Equivalence, and third around the field goes Poseidon, and Orlando's Princess is back last of all. Heading down the back straight, and the leader is The Great Redeemer, about to be joined by the stablemate Poseidon, who's going to work its way forward to take up the running without being bustled. And both the two leaders were quite happy to get to the front without spending any real exertion for doing so, and both horses are relaxed as a result. So the leader is Poseidon. From in second spot, The Great Redeemer, and third was Equivalence, and fourth, last of all, was Orlando's Princess. 49.3 was the lead time, and they head up towards the top of the home straight with just over 1,200 metres to go. And the pilot is Poseidon from The Great Redeemer, and third spot Equivalence, and Orlando's Princess is back last of all. 32.3 the first quarter of the last mile on a lead time of 49.3. So the tempo's been pretty slow, and the front runner is Poseidon, doing it comfortably from The Great Redeemer. In third spot Equivalence, and last of all Orlando's Princess. They swing out of the straight. Front runner Poseidon from The Great Redeemer. In third spot was Equivalence, and then last was Orlando's Princess. A field of 4 heading past the 800 metre mark, and the second quarter comes up in 32 seconds, so 64.3 was the half. And the front runner was Poseidon from The Great Redeemer. In third placing was Equivalence, and Orlando's Princess is last, and it's about to peel out and start to pick up the leading pair, as the one dropping off was Equivalence. They go inside the 600 with about 450 to travel now, and Poseidon about to be joined by The Great Redeemer. 8 metres away, Orlando's Princess, and they've broken clear of Equivalence. 31-2 that third quarter, and The Great Redeemer joined Poseidon in front. 10 metres away then to Orlando's Princess, and then a long gap in the field to Equivalence. But The Great Redeemer, it's dashed away, and it's coming away pretty comfortably, and The Great Redeemer will win by about 10 or 12 metres on the line. 2 in second spot Poseidon, who really didn't trot that well over the concluding stage, just wanted to get its head up in the air. And about 25 metres away, Orlando's Princess and Equivalence. 31-2 and 30 the last quarter, mile rate of 25.7. So 32-3. 32, 31-2 and 30. Gross time was 2:55. Mile rate of 25.7. Last mile in 25.7. Last half 61-3. 32-3, 32, 31-2 and 30. Gross was 2:55. Mile rate of 25.7. Last mile in 25.7, last half 61-3. 9 metres by 30 the margins, 9 by 30 on trial number 8. Brings us to trial 9. We've been advised that number 1 Major Times has been scratched, leaving a field of 4, and not really sure why, but we've actually changed the numbers now. So number 2, which was Yankee Roller, now becomes number 1. 3, Casbar Kid becomes number 2. 4, Nostra Villa becomes number 3. And 5, Speak No Evil becomes number 4. So I'm not sure why we just didn't leave the numbers as they were, but they've all moved up a number. So Major Times is out, leaving a field of 4. And they've got 1, 2, 3 and 4, starting from Yankee Roller, Casbar Kid, Nostra Villa and Speak No Evil.